Nigeria's Accountant General Idris absent himself from wedding to 16-year-old girl after Sahara reporters exposed secret marriage. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning in to listen. Sahara reporters learned that Idris married a teenager on Saturday, but the Accountant General absented himself from the occasion in order not to raise much publicity on the wedding. After Sahara reporters' story exposed the top government official's marriage to the minor. Sincerely, this particular thing is a thing of shame. Like, they should shame him, not only him. His family should be shamed as well. And there's a reason why I'm saying this. I don't want to believe that people of his family, none of them have told this man this thing is wrong. Like, I don't understand what these people are. I don't understand what this word is turning into. Do you know that on the streets of this same community, there are girls that are 20 and above and are waiting to get married? In fact, since, of course, these people... Oh my goodness, there's some things in my mind that I don't know if I should say it. These people are not... No. If I say it, it will be too cruel. These people are not given the options of knowing what to expect out of life. There are people who they feel they are ready. 2021, if you feel you don't want to go too far, between 18 and 22, you can still get girls who willingly they will accept to get married to you. If that is your problem, if Nigeria is in flames and your only problem is that you want to get married, fine, no problem. Please come with me and listen. Now the news in detail. The Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmad Idris, has finally married a 16-year-old Kano State girl, identified only as Hussein, as his fourth wife, as earlier exposed by Sahara reporters. Sahara reporters learned that Idris married a teenager on Saturday, but the Accountant General absented himself from the occasion in order not to raise much publicity on the wedding. After Sahara reporters' story exposed the top government official's marriage to the minor, a family source told Sahara reporters on Saturday that the event, which was initially planned for Friday, was rescheduled to Saturday due to the wedding plans exposed by Sahara reporters. The source said the wedding held today, Saturday. When they saw the news on Friday, they changed the date to today. The Accountant General did not attend the ceremony. Sahara reporters had on Thursday exposed plans by Idris to tie nuptial knot with a teenager on Friday at 27 Darowa Maiduguri Road in Kano State. Sahara reporters had last month reported how the family members of the young girl kicked against her marriage to the Accountant General of the Federation. The family had accused Idris of luring the teenager with millions of naira. A source told Sahara reporters that Hussein family had kicked against the wedding, but Idris insisted on marrying her despite being 44 years older than the underage girl. Idris will turn 61 on November 25th, 2021. This is our late sister's daughter by name, Hussein. She's just 16. Not long ago, she clocked 16 years old, but it is very unfortunate that a lady called Amina was the one who linked or brought the Accountant General to our house in order to seek her hand in marriage. This she did knowing that she's a very young girl. What does that mean? It shows the Accountant General is just after that small girl to take advantage of her youthful age. Immediately I messaged him because when I was working with the then head of service, I had the opportunity of having his contact when we met over a serious matter about the country. So I messaged him on WhatsApp regarding his wedding. I sent him my picture, that of my son, my late sister, and the daughter Hussein. He replied that it's a small world, which confirmed the wedding was true. A top family source has confided in Sahara reporters. The family source added that the Accountant General had bribed some media organization they contacted for help, and the request to expose his atrocities was therefore torn down. He went as far as bribing this girl with gold over 200 million naira, iPhones, buying cars for her, giving her millions of naira, all to buy her attention. He started meeting different people that he wanted to know the girl's family. He married the girl just like that. There was no investigation just because he is the Accountant General of the Federation. Why are things like this happening in this country? He even told the girl to go and look for any house of her choice in Abuja, that he is ready to purchase it for her. He is spending the government's money, and every media house will go to report him. He pays them not to air or report the story. Please help us to get justice to be done. This girl is just 16 years old, the source had added. Sahara reporters had in series of reduced investigations exposed how Idris acquired several properties whose value ran into billions of naira since he was appointed by President Muhammadu Buhari as the administrative head of the Treasury in 2015. A visit to Gazewa Community Markets Limited and Gazewa Integrated Farms Limited, owned by Idris, lend credence to the allegation made by concerned citizens and some stakeholders on how and where the AGF got the money he used in acquiring the multi-billion naira firms, both in Kano through his direct family members. The shareholding of both firms indicates a spread of Idris family members on the official board. They have also been questioned asked about how the AGF bought Sokoto Hotel in Kano with 500 million naira cash. Sahara reporters gathered that Idris, upon acquiring this hotel, ordered its immediate demolition to build a multi-billion naira shopping mall on the property. Despite turning 60 in 2020, Idris succeeded in pulling different strings in the presidency to secure an extension of his appointment beyond the legal limit. Sahara reporters gathered that he engaged the services of highly placed persons, including governors, senators, and emirs, who prevailed on President Buhari to give him the extension. The action is, however, against the civil service rules, which states that a career civil servant must disengage from service either after attaining 60 years of age or having worked for 35 years, whichever comes first. It was also against a recent circular from the Office of the Head of Service to all agencies of the Nigerian government, which says, for the avoidance of doubt and in order to maintain discipline and integrity of the extant public service rule, which prescribes 60 years of age or 35 years of service for mandatory retirement, should be strictly complied with. Accordingly, the following guidelines shall apply. 1. That career officers who take up tenured appointment should at the point of taking up appointment retire from service to ensure they run their term uninterrupted. 2. That career officers who have not retired from service before the commencement of their tenured appointment must leave office on the attainment of mandatory age or years of service for retirement. And 3. That career officers who are currently holding tenured appointments are required to retire from service with immediate effect and continue to run their term. Failure to do so would mean that they would vacate office on attaining the mandatory age or at the expiration of their term, whichever comes first. On those notes, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.